This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the classic peanut butter, iced oatmeal, lemon cheesecake, chocolate cake batter, and Leches cake. These cookies were provided to us free from Crumbl, so we greatly appreciate that. Always give our true opinion. And you know what? I totally meant to do some homework before this video and I completely forgot. I was going to, today's President's Day, I was going to look up each one of these cookies to see if they're a president's favorite.
Probably not. Maybe a peanut butter.
I was going to though, just to see, oh, President Eisenhower's favorite cookie was the peanut butter. You know, I was gonna do that and I forgot. I'm sorry. So I don't know if this has anything to do.
Probably not.
If this collection has anything to do with President's Day or not. I'm sorry.
I don't think
Meant to do that. So this is a peanut butter cookie.
Mm-hmm. Looks nice. Tastes like your traditional peanut butter cookie.
Mm-hmm. My piece didn't seem like it had any sugar on top. Did yours?
A little bit.
Okay.
But not much. I mean, even just looking at it, you can see there's not, it doesn't really have sugar.
I don't see any sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, and it didn't say it was supposed to.
No, I think what I was getting more of just the crumble, the cookie itself, really fine crumbles.
When I make them at home out of the package, you know, the package, the roll that you cut, and I put that cross pattern on the top, I dip my fork in sugar, and so you get a little bit of that sugar on top. I don't think they did that with this one.
No, it's a nice flavor though.
It's a nice peanut butter cookie, yes. There's nothing wrong with it. It has a nice texture. It's a little bit crispy around the edges.
Got a little bit of, I'll say oiliness. It could be buttery, but it's got a little bit of an oiliness to it, which is good. I mean, that's what you want. I don't get any actual peanuts in it though, so.
No, it's no peanuts, no pieces or anything like that.
Because sometimes you get a peanut butter cookie that has little chips of peanuts in it. This one does not.
Yeah, this is just your classic, basic peanut butter cookie.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
It's not exciting, but it's good.
Yeah, it's not going to blow your mind or anything, but if you like a peanut butter cookie, that's what it is. This one, I love how much glaze they put on top of this.
Yeah, they put a decent amount.
This is an iced oatmeal cookie. It is a cinnamon oatmeal cookie with cream cheese glaze.
Yep.
And I love how thick that is.
It's a mouthful. It's a thick cookie.
Yes, that would be great with a glass of milk.
I can see that. And I thought I would miss the raisins. I don't really miss the raisins. I mean, it would be good with raisins too, but I don't miss the raisins. It's good just the way it is.
You do taste the cinnamon, which I like. I wouldn't.
It's sweet though.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, like they said cream cheese glaze. I would not be able to tell you that is cream cheese.
No, this tastes sweet.
Because it's mainly you taste the cinnamon and the oats. You get that flavor. And then you get a little hint of sweetness from the glaze. But you would not say, oh, that's cream cheese.
No, I don't get a cream cheese flavor. I get mostly, like I said, just sweet. When you get the oats and you get the cinnamon, that's what you taste.
And the texture is very nice and soft.
I love the texture though.
There's a company that a shelf stable cookie that is same thing except it's crunchy. So the whole experience, it's thinner and it's crunchy, and those are good too. But I really do like that soft bake on there.
Yeah, it's almost chewy. It's not quite, but it's almost chewy. It's a chewy gooey kind of texture in the middle.
Yeah, it's
really
nice. The next one is a lemon cheesecake. This is a. I don't even know if anybody can see you cutting that.
This is cookie.
This is, yes it is. This is a graham cracker cookie with cheesecake frosting, lemon curd, and a lemon slice. We're not going to eat the lemon slice.
Yeah, if you want to, you can squeeze it over top.
You can. We throw ours away. I'm just going to tell you, anytime they give us a fresh piece of whatever, it gets thrown away. We just don't want to do that. This is a cold cookie.
Mm-hmm. I definitely get the lemon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's strong.
Mm-hmm.
I like the frosting just by itself too, without the lemon. It's super, super thick. Are you just trying the cookie itself?
Mm-hmm. It's hard to get just.
It's hard because they did a good job of going way out to the edges.
Oh, I do taste the graham cracker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only if you get. Like,
and there's lemon in that cookie too.
Is there?
Yeah, I swear there is.
I can't tell.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like graham cracker and lemon in that cookie itself. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do too.
I'm surprised. I was afraid too that the lemon was going to be like really, really, really tart. And it is got a little tartness to it, but it's mostly just sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's better when you eat it all together.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I'm thinking is some people might not like that it's such like the iced oatmeal was more of a fluffy cookie.
Mm-hmm.
This is
it's
very
dense, but it was softer.
Yeah, but this is
really dense.
Is really dense.
Mm-hmm.
And so just know that because it's a cold cookie, it is denser.
It's firm.
It's dense, firm, but it's good. I really do like it.
Yeah, I think they got the flavor spot on because it is. I don't know if it's lemon cheesecake necessarily.
I wouldn't have said cheesecake.
It's mostly I would have think it would more of a lemon meringue pie. Like a lemon meringue kind of flavor, not a.
Yeah, it does not taste like cheesecake at all. So let's fix that. Yeah, it does not taste like cheesecake. But you do get that nice lemon curd, but it's more of a bright, sweet lemon.
Fresh.
Yes, and it's not anything like.
It's not sour,
no,
bitter.
No, it's not like that. The whole experience is nice and sweet, but don't worry about, like, if you don't like cheesecake, I wouldn't worry about that because you can't.
I'm not getting it.
No.
Yeah, so
no,
I wouldn't think you would. You might. If you really don't like it, you may not want to get
it.
I don't
think you will. I think you'll be safe. If you like lemon, I think you'll be pleased with that. I think it's really nice. Yeah. The next one is called chocolate cake batter, and it's a chocolate cake batter cookie with fudge frosting.
I'm not sure where to cut.
And they took the cookie itself and they crumbled the cookie itself and they put more of that on top for decoration.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's whatever cookie didn't come out of the oven successfully. They saved
the
it.
ugly ones.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would do.
Put old ugly on top. Okay.
Chocolate cake batter. It has more of a brownie flavor than a cake flavor. Which it does to me.
I am trying to figure out what is new about this. And I don't mean to be insulting at all to Crumbl.
Is it supposed to be new?
But it said on their Instagram that this was a new one and the Tres Leches was a new one.
That one's definitely new.
Yeah, but I don't know what's new about this. Because it tastes just like a bunch of other ones. No offense, because I like it.
We had many chocolate cookies that taste
chocolate
like
cookies with chocolate frosting, and it tastes exactly like this.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the little, I don't know.
I don't know what's new about it.
No. All I can say is it tastes like a chocolate brownie cookie to me.
It's very dark.
It has a dark, little bit of a bitter chocolate to it. It's still sweet though with all the frosting.
It is sweet. The frosting is what makes it sweet because when you taste the cookie by itself, at least our cookie, it almost tastes like when you've left the brownie in the oven like a minute or two too long.
Get a little scald on it.
It gets that little scorchy flavor. our cookie, your cookie might not have it, but our cookie itself has that little scorched flavor to it. But the frosting is nice and it sweetens it up. I don't know that I can't say that it's new, that it's any different than, besides that scorched flavor, which people might not like.
Right.
I think it's nice. But I don't know how it's new. That's all I'm saying. It's a nice cookie. But just know it is dark. The last one is the Tres Leches cake. And Kevin is going to remove it from the pan.
I'm going to try to.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it comes out actually really nice. You can tell they put the cream in.
Yeah. Well, it's a vanilla cake soaked in Tres Leches sauce.
It's wet. So
Tres Leches is 3 milk.
I don't know if you're going to like this.
You don't know if I'm going to like it? Why? Is it soft? Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's wet.
Wet. I do not like soggy bread.
Yeah, let me pick it out. This is what it looks like.
But I've had Tres Leches cake before and I liked it. But this looks super.
Yeah, it looks like they really drenched it.
Vanilla cake soaked in Tres Leches sauce, topped with whipped cream and cinnamon.
So that's what that topping is. It's not
I was
frosting.
hoping that was frosting, and instead it's whipped cream. Okay. It's like
it's like you soak like you soak breadcrumb in milk or something.
Like you need a fork for this one. I wouldn't ordinarily pick up something wet like this with my.
You almost do need a fork for that.
Yeah, you need a fork, really.
The flavor's nice, but it is very, very, very wet.
Yeah.
I mean, soggy wet. I don't know if yours will be, but this one is.
It's so wet.
They really drenched it.
Oh, it's too wet. I'm sorry, it's too wet.
It's mushy. I mean, I could probably wring out.
We don't want to even think about it. Yeah, I can't think about it. It literally makes me want to gag.
I did the minute I got out of that pan and saw the liquid.
And I took 2 bites.
It's like that is not gonna like this.
2 bites.
The flavors are okay. It's not what you call super sweet cake. It's not like sweet. Because they use the whipped cream topping, so that doesn't really add much sweetness to it. And it's got all these different creamy, milky kind of things. It kind of tastes like evaporated milk in a cake.
Yeah, I actually like the flavor. I think it's interesting that some weeks there's no cinnamon, and this week there's 2 cinnamon cookies.
Yeah, but I didn't really get cinnamon on
I
that.
did.
Did you?
Oh,
I didn't
absolutely.
Really get, I mean, I might have
yes.
gotten a little bit, but not
That's
a lot.
what I'm tasting. Mainly for me is I'm tasting that sweet liquid. It's very sweet.
That's all I'm getting is the liquid.
Oh, but I'm 100% getting that
not
cinnamon.
getting cinnamon.
Look, all that is
I
cinnamon.
know, but I'm not getting any of it.
I did. So I just think that's interesting that there's 2 cinnamon. So if you, I'm sorry.
If you don't like wet bread, you're gonna hate it.
Because that's new. I mean, that is, to me, it's revolting because it's just, when I take the picture at the end, I will probably have to, I mean, it is so wet right now.
We'll take a picture on this cutting board.
On that cutting board so you can just see.
Yeah, because normally we put it on something else to take a picture. We'll have to.
Yeah, usually we use the box. Usually we, when the video's over, we'll go back to the box and we'll open the lid of the box and I'll take the pictures on that white, the
I mean,
inside
I
of
can
the
pick it up.
Oh no, I'm going to have a picture just like that because I want people to see
how liquidy
that
it is.
if Kevin took his hand and pressed it down, it would be like a sponge and that liquid would go everywhere.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty.
Yes. It's just revolting. There's
you know
no
what,
better way to say
You know what
that.
it reminds me of? You know those poke cakes your mom made?
Never
They're not
had-
this wet. No. I'm just saying the flavor reminds me of those cakes.
It does, of a poke cake.
It's like
Kevin's right.
a yellow cake mix,
you
and she would
poke
poke holes all in it and pour sweet condensed milk on top of it.
Or something.
One of those cans of
Something.
milk. And let it, dissolve. absorb into the cake, and then she would put Cool Whip on top. That's what that kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, it's the same principle.
Except she never used that much liquid to make it wet.
I've had a lot of poke cakes. We've reviewed Leches Cake over and over again. I've never in my life had one
Drenched.
It's just too much. Yeah. I mean, I love the effort and everything, but yeah,
if you don't mind the wet texture, then the flavors are okay.
That for me is last place.
Yeah, for me it would be for me
too.
The
flavor's good. I
think the flavor's okay.
The flavor. Well, it's not our kind of thing to eat all the time.
It's not very exciting.
It's okay because it has whipped cream, so that's like for me, whipped cream is like, no, I'm never gonna pick one with whipped cream. I'm always gonna pick one with something heavier.
Right.
So that's just a no-go. And you don't know if yours is going to be that wet until you actually buy it.
Yeah,
that's the bad thing.
We don't know if that's just our location made it that wet, or if all of them are going to be that wet.
Yeah, because you would think they would all have a particular measurement that they would have to put.
Yeah, like a certain amount of liquid.
You would think that they would have to measure whatever goes in here, and they all have the exact same measurement. So I would say you stand a good chance of getting one like this. And you know what? You might like wet bread. You might like that. That might be your thing. I've had so many people leave comments that they actually they get their cereal wet on purpose. Like they let it sit and get soggy on purpose. I'm not that person.
No, I like mine crunchy. I don't mind the wet texture. I just think the flavors are kind of.
What is your favorite? What is
lemon?
The lemon's your favorite, and that's also the sweetest one for sure.
I think so
for sure is that one.
Yeah.
That is also going to be my favorite.
Yeah. And I would never pick lemon normally as a favorite flavor, but it's really good.
Yeah, the texture of it, like I said, is really it's cold and dense, so it's not my favorite texture.
Yeah, I wish that one had the same texture as the oatmeal. And it would
yes,
be like, ooh, that's
but
perfect.
It's my favorite flavor, so it doesn't win for texture. I do like the texture of the peanut butter cookie.
Peanut butter would probably be more towards like 4th or 5th.
The peanut butter would be my 3rd. I'm gonna go lemon, oatmeal, peanut butter, and then the chocolate because it is scorched. Yeah. And then I'm not going with that other one.
The only ones I'd probably switch is the peanut butter and the chocolate for me. It would be lemon, oatmeal, and then chocolate, and then peanut butter, and then the Tres Leches.
Yeah.
But those two for me, flavor-wise.
The peanut butter and the Tres Leches.
Just flavor-wise, those two are almost equal. They're kind of
boring.
They're not bad. They're just kind of flat flavors.
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting going on there. There's nothing bad about them. They're just
and if you think about it, every week Crumbl does do that. They'll give you something that doesn't have anything going on.
Kind of appeals to everybody.
It appeals to everybody, yeah. And they had the semi-sweet?
They had the semi-sweet chocolate
chip, yeah. So if none of these sound good to you, you can get that semi-sweet chocolate chip. Let me know. You have to
let us know how soggy your bread is.
When you go, if you get that Tres Leches, then good on you after watching this review, because I know we really buried it. But we're always honest, and if you get it, you have to tell me what you thought of it, because I want to know. I just want to know. I won't go on any more about it. I'm going to have pictures for you at the end. We really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week.